All right. Good morning, GDQ. I'm Vale. I'm going to be running Towerbolt any percent, and I'm joined by these lovely people.
I'm DanTheVP. Really excited to be here for Vale's first run and Towerbolt's first showing on the stage.
Hi, I'm ehseezed. I am Towerbolt's resident 100% runner.
Hi there, I'm Bordenary, and I'm the developer of Towerbolt.
Dev on comms, let's go.
I'm really excited to have Bordenary here on comms, and yeah, it's going to be a fun run. Think we're ready to go?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got this, Vale.
All right, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
All right.
So starting the game here, so you play as a bolter, who is a half-human, half-robot super soldier who's been in this prison for 15 years. The story of the game is pretty simple. You're trying to break out of prison, and you gotta climb to the top of this tower to get out.
Yeah, we're going to see a few intro stages here. Bordenary did a great job of just giving you a lot of space to feel out the game before we get the main movement mechanic, which we'll see here in a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. You'll notice here that our bolter has these 2 diamonds. You are guaranteed to have 2 jumps. Whether you walk off a ledge or jump off of a ledge, you get 2. So if you walk, you can do 2 mid-air jumps, but if you jump, you only get 1 mid-air jump. This will be very important. It's a very useful visual indicator. And then something we are already seeing are these mantle jumps. If you are on the very top edge of a platform there, your character will mantle up and will not consume a jump, but you will get jump height. It's very, very useful. And that was added after the GDQ demo last year.
That's right, yeah. So there's a lot of, like, in these early intro levels before you unlock kind of the central mechanic of the game, bolter charge. It's kind of the easiest kind of way to find optimizations to get more vertical height while also keeping your jumps and allowing you to, like, you know, ascend faster. That's the name of the game.
Just like that, we're already through 12 or 13 different floors.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We did get our first sight of the laser that's going to be chasing us up the tower for pretty much the entire game. It's kind of the main antagonist, if you will, until we get to the dangerous Dorito.
The danger Dorito. Oh, I can't believe that is stuck since. So some background. This game was shown at Summer Games Done Quick 2025 in the Artist Alley, the first Artist Alley that this event's ever had. And there's a lot of, like, backstory with that, but I believe, I forget who coined that term first, but the antagonist of the game is this big triangular, it's called the core, but folks just kept calling it the evil Dorito for fun, and I just love that concept so much.
Yeah, that is something that's stuck with us in the community so much.
I'll let it pop up here.
Yeah,
There it is.
All right, so now Vale has the bolter charge mechanic. You see the circular meter build around the character, and essentially, the more you jump without touching the ground, the higher your jumps become. And this lets you really overdrive and really take the game very fast. See these levels going by like popcorn here. This is one of my favorite levels here.
Does a great job of teaching you how much space there is in a lot of these levels, and that there are, I wouldn't even call them alternate paths. It's all just one kind of fluid space to platform in. Really made it a fun speed run to route and continually grind, because there's just a really flow of steady improvements instead of big kind of gates for PBs.
Unlike a lot of games, it's very simple controls, which is a blessing for this kind of thing, because all you have to worry about is moving and jumping.
Keep an eye out for floor 33 in particular. That level is a very crazy route that you just don't blink when you see it.
Yeah, we're seeing the alarms now, which are the red triangles, and you'll get some squares and rectangles. Anytime that Vale is in those alarms, it's going to accelerate the laser. So there's no damage in this game. There's no way to die unless you get hit by that laser. It's really like a speedrunner's dream. Like,
yeah.
You didn't block off anything that would just, frustrate us. It's all gated by skill.
33.
And,
Ooh.
Yeah, who needs any of those platforms?
Yeah. Getting the single width tile wall jumps and not getting the mantle jump when you don't need it takes a lot of skill, and Vale's really doing a great job of showing that off.
Dan, you were talking about like the alarm panels, and like I think the best way I've heard it described is it's almost like an alternate version of damage boosting, where like you can land on these things and you're taking a risk of like letting the laser come up to you, and the trade-off is that you have more options. Like, oh, I can step more places at my own risk.
Yeah. We see our first transition here. We're going to get some new mechanics every time we have that final stage 33. We hit a button. Moving on to the next set of stages, which will introduce some more challenges and eventually some more mechanics. JD, great place to hop in for a couple of donations while we see Vale take on these levels.
Hopping up that tower, we shall. We've got $10 from managers saying, let's go, Vale. You got this. Climb this tower of bolts, smiley face. And we also... Oh, good.
Oh, no, you're good.
And we have $5 from Tower Faller saying, when you're falling in the tower, is it a wee or is it an ah?
We discussed this. It is in fact both.
Yes.
So be prepared. We need
Audience,
opinions.
help us out with that.
Yeah.
Time for some more?
Yeah, you can give us one more.
Great. We have $25 from Dad saying, shout out to Jimmy and Claire. Have fun at school today and love you very much. Love, Dad.
So, our wonderful developer might have just realized that we skipped an entire level here.
Well,
if,
it's fine.
if you ever watch this VOD back, you might, while those are going on, just watch bordenary and go, what? What's going on?
Yeah.
This all happened in the practice room too, in a different stage.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
We'll get there, I'm sure. Oh, yeah.
Good job. That was, in fact, a Wii.
That was a Wii. You gotta,
If you're scared of that one, I don't know what to tell you for later stages.
Seems to be some mixed opinions.
Yeah. We might have to chat after this.
guys, this one's not scary yet. You'll know the scary one.
We'll know the scary one. We'll signal it.
The game does the level design in the game does a really good job of developing and growing on themes. And so what might seem fun, and there's not a lot of alarms here, and the falls aren't that deadly. Once we get up into the hundreds, it's a completely different story. But Bordenary did a fantastic job of like really growing the game with the player. Was that something that you like paid attention to as you were designing the stages?
Yeah, highly. So I draw a lot of the levels on paper for a lot of the designs of how the player should move, and for a lot of I call it like the level design vocabulary. Like the reverse stairs is like one of them, where like it kind of looks like a staircase in reverse. So I like showing that mechanics, or not mechanics, but like level design elements like that in isolation, and then we slowly build on it so the player gets more of a complex vocabulary of what to handle, and so they grow and what complex maneuvers they can do, and then I can make more complex levels, and yeah, it's very much meant to deliberately teach the player as best as possible.
Nice.
Throughout the run.
I think these intermissions, like we just got introduced to a new mechanic, kind of exemplify that. Like you give us the introduction where we're not in danger, and now we're in a simple level, and we're just going to slowly expand upon this idea of these. If you're familiar with Celeste, it's basically our dash refills, but we get our double jumps back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying my best to make sure that I'm using both jumps early to make sure that I get both jumps back and build up as much charge as possible.
Yeah, these can be really tricky, and Vale's definitely not making it very obvious, but it's easy to kind of get a little overzealous and use up a jump while you're inside the recharge blocks and not always end up with as many as you're expecting. And also, just to point out, in the stages between, Vale's going for one of the trickier speedrun tricks that doesn't actually save time in-game. It saves time RTA. So be mindful of that after we get to those on each of the button stages.
Yeah, we already missed the first owl skip.
Owl skip, right.
But there's still two more that we're going to be going for.
Whoa. Vale's playing with fire here. Oh, he's good.
They're just suggesting.
We're not worried.
I'm worried. I'm worried all the time.
What? You made this game and you're worried all the time?
Why did I make a game that makes me so stressed?
Why did you make an achievement in your game that's based around being very stressed.
It's good. It's a good stress.
It is. It is a very, very fun game.
Well, it's a good skip.
There are also a lot of accessibility options in the game, and you can also speed up the laser to 130%, which is something else Vale has done and has run, and it's absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that as an incentive, but it is a very hard run with one of the levels, and I don't think it's marathon safe yet.
I don't think I've beaten it yet.
Like 130% laser speed?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's no slouch.
You're going to notice more of the vertical walls have the spiked alarm panels on them, and that's something to watch out for, especially in the next set of stages, because Vale's just going to be platforming off of them, and like we've mentioned before, the alarms are just a suggestion. The laser is going to be more and more threatening the further along that Vale progresses through up, I should say. Like that perfect example.
Yeah! Pixel perfect.
And one of the reasons you place so many alarms on those walls is you might have noticed that we get a significantly higher jump if we do a wall jump rather than a standard double jump. So you gotta disincentivize us somehow. You did not do a good enough job.
Oh, yeah.
Those wall jumps are too strong.
Yeah.
But like in a good way.
Yeah, and it's a bit of a deliberate decision of like, there's a balance between you could spend your double jump off the wall to get more lateral movement, or you can do your wall jump to get more vertical movement, and you can kind of trade off the two. This is one of my favorite mechanics of the game. I call these light rails.
Yeah, this is my favorite section. Get a little introduction here, have a few stages. So, JD, if you want to jump in and give us a couple of donations, this would be a great
speaking
time.
of vertical movement, we got a $7,777.77 donation from Mott's. Holy wow! Putting that towards the Sploosh Kaboom race, rocketing us over $12,000 of the $15,000 goal with a comment that just simply says, Sploosh! Oh my gosh, thank you so much for that generous donation!
That is incredible.
Wow. Huge impact to MSF with donations like that. Thank you so much.
Another good section of the game where the alarm panels are just a suggestion. The actual walls do pose a unique challenge here because the light rail will fall down if you haven't jumped in it, and it's refreshing your jump all the time. So this is another, like that one right there, another take on adding just a little bit of density to the movement in the game.
What?
Exactly.
Okay.
So
We don't need to use
cool.
all the light rails in every level.
we use a lot of them.
Yeah. No, that's really cool. No. It's how do I put it? Like, wee! It's a mixed.
I'm on 100% runner. So we've been mostly skipping past them, but you might have just seen it off to the left there. Those cyber chips are what are the 100% requirement. And on that stage specifically, you have to go even further down to go get it. So I'm in that level is an awe for me.
Be mindful to wee responsibly on that one.
Yeah, that one gets a little bit scarier in 100%.
Skipping just like half of the
level.
horizontal light rails in most of these stages. They also give Vale momentum, and you can carry them side to side, and it's not as... He's definitely making it seem a lot easier than it is to control these when there are hard barriers between where you're going and where you're trying to get to. Or you just want to, again, skip half of them.
Yeah.
Speaking of that 100% drop, we have $10 from Hobbit saying, "Hey Vale, looking forward to cheering you on the crowd."
Excellent. Ooh.
Oh. Nice.
Nicely done.
Nope, not the level I thought.
Where are we going?
No, I mean, this is a good thing to point out. Sometimes just remembering what's coming next in this game is the speed tech. kind of underrated, having a good memory?
I cannot tell you how many times I will go into a level and have to like sight read like what level am I on right now? What floor?
And the laser doesn't start until you move. So if you're playing this casually, you get to kind of digest it a little bit, but we're trying to go fast, and so we want that laser to start immediately.
Yeah, we want the laser to start immediately because our our total in-game time never stops as soon as we start. However, if you're just doing individual level runs, which there is a fantastic system in place for.
What? Sorry.
That was crazy.
Sorry.
That was crazy. There's a fantastic system in place for individual levels that includes player ghosts. So you can see what you did in past runs and see how you're optimizing or losing time in that sense. It's very useful, and I think that was just a fantastic update. You got that out.
Yeah, just like a couple weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah, definitely excellent update. Lots of extra features that just make practicing the game and, you know, doing times a lot easier.
That's been helpful.
Yeah.
These kind of anti-gravity sections are obviously, I think everybody can kind of peg the inspiration here. Are there any other big inspirations you had for the platforming and kind of the level design when you were programming the game?
Oh yeah. Let's see. So like as far as like the laser like being chasing you, like I was highly inspired by the ginkgo tree escape from Ori and the Blind Forest. I talk about downwell a lot with this game, which is funny because that's a game where you're falling down fast, but I almost called this game Upwell because it's like the reverse. Downwell has a lot of good stuff around falling down fast and not touching the ground, and I wanted to do the same thing in reverse, where you're wall jumping a lot, not touching the ground, and getting a lot of goodies from doing that.
I think I remember that was the first game I pointed out. I was like, this is like downwell but up.
Yeah. But yeah, obviously Celeste too, like the hoodie today, and like as far as like a lot of like the I don't know, just like the feeling of climbing, of course, but like kind of the routing you feel and like kind of the creative decisions you can make on the fly as you're ascending. Like that was a big inspiration too.
And Vale, this is your favorite section of the game, am I remembering correctly?
Yes, I love these gravity like well sections, like the jumping once and being able to just fly to the top of the entire stage is just a wonderful feeling.
It adds a lot of, it kind of accentuates the precision movement as well because you're a lot slower, and so the alarm panels start getting a lot closer together and makes that laser even more threatening.
That cyber chip there is also really scary 100%.
You'll start to see the sections like that. Vale is pressing down to speed up the falling. It's optional in some places you really got to master it to not get hit by that laser.
Especially if you're hitting the alarm blocks.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's a very interesting part of this. Your casual playthrough, you will probably be avoiding most of those alarm blocks, so you'll be afforded more time in every level, and you'll need that time because you're obviously, still figuring everything out. But as you start speedrunning this game, you're going to be hitting more alarm blocks, you're going to be afforded less time, but you're spending less time. It's a very fun and interesting dynamic, and finding whatever balance is... It's really a treat whenever you get it just right.
We're going to see this final set of stages. Everything is coming together. We're kind of combining all the elements, and they are by far the most challenging stages.
Ooh.
JD, you want to get in for a couple more donations while Vale's showing off the movement?
Oh my gosh, there's so much love coming in. Oh god, so much love coming in for the game. My goodness, we have $250 coming in from Reinhardt saying, "Hey Vale, saw this money sitting in my bank account being stinky, much like a certain pair of garlic cloves in someone's inventory. Throwing it at a good cause. Here's to an incredible run and to helping those abroad. 1 million hype!"
Hi.
We also have a $200 donation from Ray Lindy saying, "So excited to see Towerbolt on the main stage. It's almost surreal how far it's come since I first played those early builds several years ago. I'm so proud of you, Brandon, and good luck, Vale, on the run. Put that wretched Dorito in its place."
Shout out to you, Raylan.
Do I have time for a few more?
Give us one more.
Yeah, we got
All right, $25 from Charamat saying for the turtle level, bordenary.
Okay, all right. Turtle level, all right, Jarmo.
Well, now we got to know.
Oh no. Now I gotta talk about it. This was her plan this whole time. She's been bugging me to do like a joke level where she just wants turtles to fall from above the screen. Just I don't know what the reasoning for it is.
Because turtles.
Yeah, because turtles.
Turtles.
Yeah, who doesn't like turtles?
I mean, who saw that TMNT Turtles in Time run just before this, right?
You will notice in these set of stages, it's kind of more defined where there are multiple or branching paths, and you're definitely risking a lot by going for some of them. And even some, I don't think that Bordenary necessarily intended. He just left the space there for anybody, and it just happened to be that we're the ones who decided to use it.
Yeah, I want to say that while there are definitely certain stages where there are an intended set of multiple paths, we've definitely invented a few additional paths for ourselves.
That stage, oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, half this level here, we don't need it.
Yeah. there's a stage to that stage, but we don't play it.
Yeah, I'd like to say that like it's about a 50-50 mix of like half the time I'm designing a level with an intended path, and I find as I play test it, it's like, oh, there's a shortcut here. Let's leave that in, and half of it is intentional, and I'd say like half of it is not intentional, where I see speedrunners and you folks like.
Yeah, I wanted to ask specifically about this one. Is that skip under that section intentional?
I believe it is. Oh, it's been a little bit.
It is now.
Yeah, it is now.
It is now.
We all
and
seen
that's
it.
the important part.
Yeah.
And it's something that makes speedrunning this game a lot of fun, because there's a confidence in the game that like it's gonna be fun because the platforming is fun, that you really didn't have to restrict us to the one kind of government mandated fun.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, it was a big part of the design philosophy that like I want players discovering new paths that I have not intended, so that folks feel smart and they feel like they're solving the game in their own way.
What do you mean feel smart?
They are. Everyone is. Oh my goodness! You know what I meant?
It's fine. We
Don't talk about. Just say we.
wait. This is
Wait. What do you? Wait a minute. What? No. Okay, that's not intentional.
You should have put a wall there.
That's fine.
Yeah.
No, it's great. It's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. We didn't like that stage anyways.
Oh.
I like.
I like it because I can skip it.
Yeah. That's
It's a fast stage and we love it.
Yeah.
I think I played that stage once intentionally, if it makes you feel better.
No, it didn't.
You'll notice a
My
lot
feelings
of these,
are not hurt. I promise you.
You'll notice a lot of the stages in this section end with like just one more jump, where you've got just like a tiny platform, or here in the anti-grav blocks. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's so easy to get stuck in the ceiling in the anti-grav, because if you jump, it's hard to not just stick in the anti-grav. Those alarms are really punishing. This one right here, the one single block.
Nicely done, Vale.
This level is so much
What?
harder than it looked.
Oh my
that
goodness.
looked. That one gives
Yeah.
me so many problems.
The final, the button stage here for this section. We've got one more bit of the game coming up. All right.
Easy.
Let's go.
Nice.
So we've got a final climb, and we're moving on to the boss fight of this game. So JD, you want to pop in for one last time and tell us how we've helped raise some money for Doctors Without Borders?
Absolutely. $100 comes in from Tom, saying Bordenary is one of the kindest, most dedicated and tenacious developers I've ever had the pleasure of making games with. So hyped to see his years of working nights, weekends, and more on his passion project come together on this stage. To see how he's honed his craft as a pixel artist, designer, coder, and even a budding composer over the years has been incredibly inspiring. Please show my boy some love, because he poured all his love for speedrunning and GDQ into Towerbolt. Love you, man.
Love you.
Donation goes
Love you too, Tom.
Bordenary's choice.
Oh man.
I do want to shout out, especially the sound design. Getting that bolter charge is like
So
it is so nice when you're playing and you're just listening to it. It is superb.
Thank you.
The entire soundtrack during this boss level too is just fantastic.
So Vale is kind of raising the roof, if you will, and the core's got 3-section health bar at the top for each of these sections. There's 3 in total. We're already on the second one, so the run's going to be over before you know it. Vale, how do you feel about this boss fight?
I really enjoy this boss fight. I feel it's more like a victory laugh of just like, rewarding you for all the things you've learned over the entire game, and it's just really fun.
Show that Dorito what's what.
Yeah. You will notice the bar at the bottom is the distance from the laser. The laser is still present. Everything happening on the screen, if you get hit by it, just increases, speeds the laser up still, but we might not even see it before the end of this last section.
Yeah, and I'm not going to alarm anyone, but looking at the time, we are about 2.5 minutes ahead of world record.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything, but...
Yeah.
Dream blocks added in here with the recharge blocks, and these... another section that just remembering where the ceiling is, where you're going, is a lot of the speed tech here. Oh, that was a nice skip as well. We'll see if he can skip this one. Oh, you did it for me. I didn't even know you could skip that one, so I think Vale's just being nice and making it.
He's giving us more game.
Yeah.
More game, more GDQ.
Coming up on the last little bit here.
Time will be on the last hit of the core. You'll see the HP bar at the top kind of empty. And
time.
Wow. GG's. Oh my God. Before we toss over to shoutouts, I do want to share a $25 donation to MSF from Eclipse saying, it's been such a treat to see Towerbolt go from Artist Alley last year to main stage this year. There's just one question left though. Cell phone streaming % when?
oh no.
You got this, Vale.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
I think now is about the time if you want to talk about that.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll show this up. So again, this here is a bit of GDQ history. Towerbolt was at Summer Games Done Quick back in 2025 at the RS Alley right outside the stream room. And this here is the leaderboard from last year that I maintained over the last half of the week. And this just symbolizes just a lot of the community here that was forged during last year. And Vale was here on the board a couple times, and ehseezed is like on the board.
There's my 100% time.
Yeah.
For the SGDQ demo.
So just lots of folks from the Towerbolt Discord like found my game there, got on the leaderboard, joined the Discord, and alpha tested the game. The game would not be anywhere where it is without this and all of you. And talking specifically, there's a couple silly runs on here. So we have phone % runs at the top. Vale, I don't know how much you want to talk about that.
Yeah, so phone % was something that I came up with because there was only 2 kiosks during that Artist Alley. So while waiting in line for my turn again, because I had already played a bunch, I pulled out my phone and pulled up Steam Link, hooked to my computer back at home, which is in Massachusetts, and I hooked my controller up and played the game over my phone with like 3 seconds of delay, and it was fun. It was terrible, but it was fun.
You can see at least 3 people completed it with almost around 10 minutes, which is faster than the par time of most players, which is really astounding. Like at least 1 to 2 seconds of consistent visual and input lag all the time. And also 2 players, 1 controller. I believe you.
It was me and Numbers.
Yeah. So very cool.
Yeah, I want to make sure to shout out Numbers and Hictor and Eclipse as well, who were here last year and who are here this year, and everybody that helped made this run possible. And shout out to Vale. I mean, what an incredible run. 24.
Yeah,
24 is
that world record?
That is 1 minute and 20 seconds ahead of world record.
Wow.
So I blew my record out of the wall.
Hey.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to share, Vale?
Just shout outs to the Dread community. If it wasn't for last year, them reaching out to me and being like, hey, do you want to go to GDQ? I would not have been there last year which means none of this would have happened. So thank you to the Dread community, Hobbit, Manny, Jay, all you guys. Love you too. But with that, I believe we're all set. Unless you guys have any last shout-outs?
I'm good.
Did you have anything more?
I'd just like to shout out to any of my friends and family that are watching at this wonderful morning. Thanks for being up early.
I have a couple more, if it's okay. Yeah. I mean, I just want to thank again everyone for whoever helped get the game here to GDQ. It's been really surreal, amazing, and an honor for the game to be here. And I want to thank also my family, my friends, everyone who supported the game in the development of it since day one. I love you all, and I can't thank all of you enough. I never thought that the game would be taken this far, and you've all done it. And what am I trying to say? Sure thing. What was that last? Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, thank you.
Well, it's been awesome to be a part of it, and it's only been a year. There's many years ahead, and maybe we'll see it again.
Yeah,
maybe.
Let's go. GG's, Vale.